We're almost there. Okay, so we are now streaming live. Let me go ahead. I have a waiting room set up, so I'm admitting entrance. Mason and Gentry. Let me find out if they're playing bingo. They're connecting to audio, so we'll give them a moment. Gentry, are you playing virtual bingo tonight? Let me know.
Do you guys want to play bingo?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
They said yes.
All right. So get your bingo cards out. Go ahead and grab your bingo cards. And I'm going to go ahead and call a few words before we get started with the presentation. And those of you who weren't with us Tuesday night, what I'm doing is between presentations, I'll call a couple of more words. And if we still haven't gotten bingo by the end, then we'll close the night by calling bingo until one of the kids gets bingo. So the first word is heart. Word one is heart. Word two is horse. Word two is horse. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go into presentations. Tonight, we're going to be hearing about the new Food Forest Horticulture Club. We'll also be hearing from archery. And we'll also be talking about a new walking and healthy living club that we're getting started in the county. And we'll also be talking about our poultry club and the chick chain program. And we can also answer questions about other 4-H programs. If you did not get a chance to watch Tuesday night's broadcast about some of our other clubs, that is posted on the Wakulla 4-H Facebook page, and you can go back and watch it there. All right, so with that, Adrian, would you like to start us off?
Yeah, we can get started. I'm Adrian, and I'll be the club leader for the new Food Forest located at the Wakulla Branch Library.
Hi, Adrian. It's Quincy.
Hi, Quincy. Just trying to share.
And Adrian's going to share her screen with us in a moment.
Okay. Do you see it?
We can see it.
All right, let me figure out. So this is a short video. Basically a guy walking through his own food forest. I think it's over in Europe somewhere. And it's pretty much just him telling you about his forest and that he's planted those specific plants for human consumption. It just mimics a natural forest, except you're purposely planting plants for humans instead of animals dropping plants for themselves, or weeds, which you wouldn't want. And I think a food forest would be beneficial to Wakulla County because it provides a local place to learn how to forage safely You learn to connect and care for the food you're going to consume. It could become an oasis for learning and a model of inspiration for others to pursue foodscaping or a food forest at their own property or small house yard. These are a brief overview of like the 9 layers in a food forest. You first place the canopy, which would be the tallest trees. Most of the time they're already there in the place that you choose. You might have to clear some canopy. And then you have medium trees, like your fruit trees. And then you put smaller trees, and you have an understory and shrubs. You have herbs and ground covers, roots, fungus, and vines. And they all intermingle, and everything's edible in different seasons. And you're pretty much picking and choosing what plants you want for those layers. And what we'll learn is how to implement permaculture practices to create a self-sustaining food forest, some edible native plants native to Florida or ones that do well in our climate, how to propagate, transplant, and prune those plants that we choose, and when, how, and what to harvest off of those plants. And hopefully it will be more than we can consume ourselves, and we'll have to share with the community and maybe surrounding communities. And that's all I have for now.
I gotta unmute myself. Thank you, Adrian. So the Food Forest Club is going to meet at the public library. We're partnering with Wakulla County Public Library, and a space on the side of the library building has been designated for the food forest. And Adrian is going to be developing a list of some items that we need to get. And also we're going to be developing a plan for when people can come and sign up to work and when the club will actually meet and how that will happen. So stay tuned for more details and how to get involved. I'm very excited about this club, and I think it offers a lot of opportunity for both youth and families to do some hands-on learning together. So very good stuff, Adrian. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so before we do our next presentation, we're going to call a few more bingo words. Call 3, word 3 is bow, as in bow and arrow. The word is bow. Call 4, oysters. Yes, exactly. Thumbs up for oysters. Call 4, oysters. Call 5, archery. I see a theme developing here. Call 5 is archery. Call 6, aquaculture. Word 6 is aquaculture. Word 7, arrow. Word 7 is arrow. Okay, so with that, we are going to transition to our next club leader, Mr. Ken Gooding, who's going to talk about archery this evening. Welcome, Ken.
As soon as I can find the unmute button. First of all, excuse me. I just learned what Zoom was about 5 minutes ago. So, hey. Anyways, so I need to share this screen, don't I? I told you this would be fun. How's that? You're muted again, Rachel.
A second. I was muted. See, I'm not an expert either. Remember at the bottom right hand of your screen, you can make it full presentation. The little like movie screen thing, bottom right hand. See your cursor.
3 over from there. 3 over to the right.
There you go.
Right next to the sliding scale bar.
Yeah.
Oops. That's it.
There we go.
There you
I knew
go.
it was one of those things. All right. My name is Ken Gooding. I'm the club leader for archery here at Wakulla Shooting Sports. This year, we're going to split the clubs a little bit. David Pienta is going to be running the shotgun club, and I'm going to be running the archery club. Just luck of the draw. As you know, right now, COVID's kind of got us messed up a little bit. We're going to do the best we can. And so we're going to concentrate more on practicing this year, at least until we get a chance to do more of the club stuff. So the practices will be starting in October, and we're going to do the best we can. Right now, we have a shortage of instructors and volunteers due to the cutbacks. And as you know, shooting sports does require that we have a minimum amount of volunteers to student ratio. And I think we got some rain coming. But anyways, I'm looking forward to this year, seeing what we can do, building on what we've learned over the past couple of years. As you see, the club leaders this year, we got shotgun, David Pienta, and of course myself as the archery club leader. A little bit about myself. I do not do IT anything, so the fact that you're seeing me right now is a plus. If you want to know about boats, bows, or guns, I'm your man. I can't grow anything but fungus, but I'm trying. But anyways, I am an NRA certified instructor, active. I am a Florida Fish and Wildlife Hunter Safety instructor. I am both archery and shotgun level 1, and I am a level 2 archery instructor, which means I can train instructors. So if you want to volunteer, come see me. I'll get you your certification so you can be an instructor as well. My wife, we're very lucky here in Wakulla. My wife is a level 2 shotgun instructor. So if your parents want to teach shotgun, she'll be glad to make them instructors. It's we're very lucky in that respect. All right, a little bit about the club. On Tuesday, David touched on it. Our primary focus for shooting sports is safety. Every single child that comes to any one of our practices or any get together where shooting sports is there as a club will have to recite these 4 rules of firearm safety. If you follow every one of these 4 rules, there is literally no way you can have an accident. What we do is we try to teach them on an immersion style so that they get this every single day, because there is 1.2, and this is an estimate from a while ago, there's 1.2 guns for every man, woman, and child in the United States. We want, if they are ever in an area where they are in the presence of a firearm without supervision, we want them to know what to do and how to act responsibly. Our main goals are safety and responsibility, and discipline. Of course, we want to have fun while we're doing it. This is the reason why we teach the way we teach. They get this over and over and over again. Not only do you get a chance to shoot the bows and shoot the shotguns, but you also get a chance to expand on your training with the Wakulla Shooting Sports. You can become junior range safety officers. I'm also an NRA chief range safety officer, which means I can train NRA range safety officers. And I teach junior range safety officers as part. Now that is local, but then they also get a chance to become junior instructors. Now, if they wish to become a junior instructor, first of all, you have to be 14 years of age, which is a senior, and then you are 4-H senior. And then you have to go through every single class that the instructor goes through so that you can become a junior instructor. And then you teach alongside a certified adult instructor. Notice that no time and every time that your children are in this, they are supervised. It's a hands-on supervised. We want them to shoot. We want them to have fun, but we want them to be safe. Safety is our number one concern. Range days. This is where the discipline comes in. And range days, kids are going to be really excited. Kids are going to be, well, we have disciplinary measures installed. They will all be taught about this on the first day, and there is no ifs, ands, or buts. Discipline on the range is absolute. And we'll go over that more if you decide to join this club later. So anyways, I just wanted to go over a little bit about Wakulla shooting sports. We've been very, very, very lucky, but it takes three things. First of all, as everything, it takes money. We've been very, very lucky that we have extremely generous sponsors. Sheriff's Department is one of the big ones. Honda Lewis Messler McConaughey. They were our first, and they are an annual sponsor. No Shoe Firearms. Really, really big is the Friends of the NRA. Now, this is not the NRA. This is a group of Second Amendment loving patriots that come together, and they're the Friends of the NRA outside of the NRA, and they only exist to forward training to the youth and to different age groups. But it also takes support from volunteers, okay? And that's where we also need help. Like I said, we have quotas to meet, and then it takes kids, and that's what we're here for. So if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me.
All right. So do we have questions so far for Adrian or Ken? I forgot to ask after Adrian's presentation. And you can either unmute or to ask or ask in the chat box. And Ken, if you want to stop sharing your screen, or I can do that for you.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to do that for you.
Here, I'll stop it. Okay. All right. There we go.
Yeah, you don't have enough time for me to find the button.
That is okay. So, all right, no questions so far. Well, it's time to call a few more bingo words. Word 8, nutrition. Word 8, nutrition. Word 9, healthy living. Word 9, healthy living. Word 10, Camp Timpucci. Camp Timpucci. All right, we'll call a few more in a few minutes. Remember, when you have bingo,
Question.
What? Is that a question?
Yeah, I have two questions. One for Adrian. Where are the trees and shrubs going to come from? Who's going to supply those for the food forest?
We haven't figured that out, but hoping to partner with local nurseries.
Okay. And Ken, you mentioned quotas. What kind of quotas are you talking about?
For the safety of the children that are in 4-H shooting sports, we have minimum amount of quotas. That means we have to have a certain amount of instructors to participants. Now for shotgun, that is 5 to 1. That means there can be 5 students to every 1 instructor. For archery, it's 10 to 1. It's a little bit more lax. It's a little harder to get ready to shoot a bow than it is a shotgun. But that's also that we have positive control over the children at all times. Did that answer your question?
I already knew the answer. I wanted to make sure you shared that with everyone else.
All right.
Awesome. So with that, let me do some introductions. So Mr. Greg James is one of our advisory council volunteer leaders. Thank you, Greg, for being with us tonight. And in a few minutes, we'll also hear from Quincy Messersmith, who is one of our club leaders, as well as the chairwoman of our advisory council. So she'll be speaking in just a moment. But I was going to next ask Miss Angie Brooke to talk a little bit. She's a new volunteer in 4-H, but she is not a stranger to 4-H. She's returning. So wanted to let her introduce herself and talk a little bit about how she's going to get involved this year.
Thank you, Rachel. Hi, I'm Angie Brooke, and I reached out to Rachel a week or two ago. My daughter finally hit 4-H age of 5, so we have come to join 4-H. She's got 6 baby chicks outside that we just purchased 2 weeks ago. We're going to do chick chain this year for her. But I am returning to 4-H. I was the 4-H agent in Wakulla County for a couple of years back in 2004 to 2008. And so my husband and I, we had gotten married and we were set to move away, and we ended up moving back not long after that. So I've now just been waiting for my child to get old enough so that I can volunteer. I'll be, like I mentioned, helping with the chick chain, but also I have offered to help with Quincy with her Healthy Living Club. I'm on the north end of the county, so any kids that are in that area, we have the St. Mark's Trail right here, so we can use that to utilize for walking and things like that. I'm available to help, in other ways with other clubs if needed. Rachel can share my contact information or whatnot, and I do have a flexible job. I'm a local realtor, so I have a little bit more flexibility to be able to volunteer some time. So I'm very excited for it. I've been, like I said, counting down until she was old enough to join 4-H.
Thank you, Angie. I'm super excited to have Angie back with 4-H. Her knowledge and experience are going to really add to our program. So very happy to have her as a volunteer. So definitely that is a fortuitous gift to get at the beginning of a 4-H program year. And Miss Angie and I, along with Miss Krista Bingle, will be leading the poultry club this year and taking you through the chick chain project. We'll be putting out the announcement and registration for our first chick chain interest meeting, which will be held at the end of September. And we're actually going to demonstrate how to set up a brooder box at the meeting. And we'll also be making some video available for that as well. So we'll have a hands-on as well as a virtual option for that. The first step of the chick chain project is buying baby chicks. And they're very young at that point, and they have to be kept in brooder boxes and at a certain temperature till they're old enough to start transitioning into a regular coop. So that's part of what you've learned when they start raising chickens. So people who are looking to get in the chick chain club with their youth should be looking to buy baby chicks at the beginning of October. So that is the beginning of the project. And it's important to start the project with chicks because you are documenting the growth of your chicken and the different stages of chicken development leading up to being able to show your chicken to a 4-H judge and being able to demonstrate chicken handling skills as well as chicken anatomy knowledge and care of chickens. So those of you who sign up for the Poultry Club will learn more about that, and we'll have fun learning about chickens together. So I hope to see a good group come together with that. I want to turn the floor over to Miss Quincy Messersmith, who's going to talk a little bit about her role with 4-H as well as plans that she has this year. She's got to unmute, Quincy.
There I am. Hello, everyone. I am Quincy Messersmith. I have been serving as a member of the advisory council for, what do you say, Dr. P? 3-ish, 4-ish, I think 3-ish years, along with Greg James. 3? Awesome. I did the Incredibles Cooking Club last year with my partner, Petra Schuff. And for reasons like we are all in the Zoom meeting tonight, she has decided to take a lesser role in active club leadership, but more importantly, she is there for me if we need anything. I'm going to do a healthy living, which is an oxymoron for me since I love to eat very fine food. And but I wanted to incorporate some sort of healthy living along with Angie with regard to foods, recipes, walking, as the children and or parents dictated the need for me. So I'm kind of wide open, open-ended, all of those things. I've got a map of the county for where we can kind of spread ourselves around based on the Rachel's guidelines with regard to the University of Florida and what they dictate that we can do and cannot do. I will be in the utmost discipline of all of those things and respect what their wishes are. And I look forward to doing whatever it is that we can do as we hop around the county and walk together, share recipes, collaborate together. And that's kind of where I'm at.
I'm excited about this club too. I want to be a member.
Awesome.
Yes, it's going to be good.
Yes,
So
maybe Greg can come walk with me and then do my budget for my food until the next time we come back. I mean, we're just all over the place.
I have a very couple cool places to walk the kids. So yeah, let me know when you're ready.
Awesome.
very, very awesome. And we have got to remind Mr. Greg, this is not cross country that he used to coach. This is
Well,
just
Correct.
if you want to run them, I can help you with that too.
No, I'm good. I would have to run, so I'm good. But thank
Okay.
you.
That's a different club. Maybe later, Greg. So with all
Sprint.
these clubs, we'll be posting information on the Facebook page as well as the Wakulla 4-H website. So, and I do encourage all of our prospective members to make sure that you're registered in 4-H online. We have directions on the Facebook page and the website, or you can email me at r.pienta@ufl.edu. And if you're registered in 4-H online, then you're able to get broadcast emails from me with all the latest and greatest information about 4-H activities and how to get involved in the clubs that you heard about tonight. Club meetings will begin in October. So we'll be publishing our schedule by October 1st, and you'll know how to get involved and what all the activities that we'll be doing. So we have a lot of fun things planned. We will also be talking more about the coming Marine Science Club that we have planned. We have volunteers still working out the details for that club. Again, if you didn't watch Tuesday night's Facebook Live, go ahead and watch that now so that you can see what we talked about with Horse Club and some of the other activities, Horse Club and Shotgun and a few other things. If you have any questions tonight, you can unmute yourself to ask or put your questions in the chat box, or feel free to contact me later. Now let's go ahead and see if we can get someone to get bingo.
We actually got bingo last time and we did not notice it.
You didn't. Well, all right. Send me your name. Have moms email me. Send me your name and t-shirt size, and then we'll get
Okay.
your pack ready at the office.
Okay.
Okay. Word 11.
Jennifer,
Health. Word 11 is health. Word 12 is chickens. Word 12 is chickens.
so good.
Word 13 is fish. Word 13 is fish. If you get bingo, remember, say it loud. Word 14, cooking. 14 is cooking. Word 15, public speaking. Public speaking. The next word is leadership. Leadership. The next word is fun. The word is fun. The next word is walking.
You know, say it.
Woo! Yay!
I was trying to
Awesome.
mute it.
Now, some people have been able to show me their cards. Can you show me? Are you able to show us?
Yes, hold on. I do know how
Okay.
to work. Screen share. It says you've disabled participant screen sharing.
Hold on a second. Let me go ahead and here, you can actually share your screen now. I just
Okay,
figured
here we go.
that. Yes, woohoo! Look at that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice. All right, so go ahead and send me an email with names and t-shirt sizes, and what I will, tomorrow I will prepare your prize packs, and they will be waiting here at the extension office. We're open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. So you can stop by and grab your prize packs. Congratulations. Are there any other questions for tonight?
Dr. Pienta, so Mason and Gentry have a question for the walking club. I am open to whatever the club dictates. I would love to have, my goal is to have as much parental involvement as I can in it with regard to the social distancing, the guidelines that you have to adhere to. So I haven't really thought about an age group yet. So we're not going to be doing cross country unless Greg's going to be joining us that night. So I'm kind of open-ended to suggestions, Mason and Gentry. Does that help?
Okay. Yeah, that helps. Thank you. They're 6 and 7, so yeah, there would be parental involvement.
It would be what?
There would be parental involvement. They're just 6 and 7, so they would.
Okay,
You know.
I will try my best to keep up with them. How about that answer?
No, that's fine. I know some of the clubs have a much older age.
Yeah. Where do you live? Just out of curiosity. And I don't want the address. I just want to know what side of the county
Yeah,
you
we're
live
in
on.
Medart.
You're in Medart. Okay. So what, this is why I'm really excited about tonight. What place would be convenient for you to meet?
The rec park or the library or, I mean, even Woolly Park is not too bad for us.
Okay.
They like the new playground near the community center. I mean, really, on this side of the county.
Okay. So are you opposed to the trail?
No.
Okay, because I've been really working with Thomas Herndon to tell me the mile increments, or not mile necessarily, but the length increments of the trail itself. So is that something that would work for you?
Yeah, I think that would be great.
Like in front of Rockies-ish, would that be Medart-ish to you?
Yes, yes.
Okay, we'll figure it all out together.
Oh, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
And We'll be updating some of the rules in terms of how many people can be part of walking groups to get started with. So stay tuned for more details on that. So groups will be smallish to start with while we're in the current phase 2 with University of Florida, because we are limited to groups of 10 currently, and until we move to phase 3. In phase 3, it opens up for outdoor activities quite a bit. So I am hopeful that we'll move into phase 3 soon and that we can expand our numbers for outdoor activities.
Quincy,
But for that, and I
Yes,
will update
Greg.
as soon as I have that info.
if you want to do some trail walking, I know a couple places right near the high school as well.
Looks like I found my other volunteer.
I'll be happy to help.
2 adults per 8 children, correct?
Yes, 2 adults per 8 children. Yeah.
Awesome. And then we can go to the sand yard for fried shrimp after we walk. Does that sound good?
And 2 already background screened experienced volunteers. Love it.
Exactly.
All right,
Wonderful.
are there any more questions tonight?
Yes, Rachel, can you clarify your email address again?
Sure, it's r.pienta@ufl.edu. Are you able to view the chat box? Because I can put it in there too.
Yes, we can view the chat box.
Perfect. Perfect.
And Quincy, we're right up there near the high school too, so that will work.
Is that my Jennifer, like the children from Incredibles, Jennifer?
That is.
Well, it's Jaden, but I sound a lot like her.
Yeah, well, mom's picture's on there, so I got you, Jaden.
Yeah.
That will be awesome. I look forward to that.
We are too.
Good.
Ken Gooding, those Meyer lemon trees sound fabulous. Those definitely.
Yes, they do.
Adrian's garden. All right, very good. Okay, if there are no more questions tonight, thank you all of our club leaders and volunteers. Thank you to our families who joined us tonight.
Absolutely.
Congratulations to our bingo winners. And I look forward to seeing everyone at a 4-H meeting very soon. Have a great night.
Thank you, everyone.
Y'all have a
Good
good
night.
night.
Bye.
Thank you.